All right, we're live once again. Favorite friendly neighborhood, Dr. Ben's Comics here. Since we're doing this as a podcast now, and I'll try to make sure everyone, if you're catching the video later, I don't want you to have to sit through the intro not knowing what's going on. We're gonna review issue 1, first issue so far of Reaper Destroyer. Look at that. It's giving it a little bit of bzzz. That's pretty cool. Reaper Destroyer for number 1 from Joe Sontag. And of course with the cover by Dale Keown. Fantastic. The short review, that's very good. Go get it. It's the longer review. We're going to have to sit around here for just a second. But hey, for that, let's make sure our sound's working. And I'm gonna start off. Give us a little intro song to get us in the mood. You know. How many ops you really got? Shit. Shit, this is starting off a pretty good show. All right. What is up? My Enemies Fall. Never heard this version before. I know. Oh, like I don't know who did that one, but I think that's my favorite version of one there. more hip than the previous one that they did. Shout out the Reverend Self Destruct there. Music courtesy Dr. Ben's Soul Sounds of the 60s. All right. Well, we don't want to turn everyone off completely here. We flip the camera around. We don't have the same problem as last. No, fantastic. All right, and I'll turn the fuzz off too. That way we don't have like. Sometimes it can be cool when you put on like that background effect for the camera, and you're looking at a comic, but also it can get completely distorted. Well, so I want to check out Reaper Destroyer issue number 1. This is Joe Sontag's work here, Superior Press. The real reason I wanted to like kind of do the review real quick here, because I know like I got it maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. I got on the campaign, ordered it off Indiegogo, and he sent it. I campaign fulfilled real fast, and I got the book, and he has now got. I guess that's what it is. That's what I want to do. So I want to show before I get too far into the review. I want to show off that Joe is doing the Second Chance campaign, right over on Indiegogo. This is okay. It's got variant covers, and I just figured I think the plan, because it's going to be only open for 2 more days. This is this Friday night. Holy shit, it is Friday night. Yeah, it's like Friday at night. So basically, end of the weekend, Sunday night comes. This is going to be campaign will be closing out, and won't be able to get a copy if you need to get a copy. Which, if you haven't gotten one yet, that is my goal. If you haven't gotten one at the end of the review here, I hope you do decide to get a copy, because it is. You're gonna see it's a fantastic book here. But what is it? I don't want to get too. I'm saying I don't want to get too in the weeds with like going over, whatever you might call it here. No in demand. Right. Oh, geez. Yeah, let me pull that up. Yeah, he doesn't go into in demand. So once the campaign's over, that's his order number. He goes and gets the comics, sends them out. And then I would assume like he's launching Reaper Destroyer issue number 2. I would assume like once he gets done fulfilling this one, he'll get the second issue campaign launched. But I don't know how long that'll be up. You know what I mean? Like the first campaign was up for, I don't know, if you at least like 6-7 months or something. Might have been a year. I can't remember offhand. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow all that stuff. But the campaign studies up for a while. I assume you'll probably have a second printing of this on the campaign for issue 2. I would bet. Maybe he won't. Who knows? This might be the last chance you have to get issue 1. So that's what I'm saying. Like go grab it. Go grab it. That's what I'll put the link. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't do this and that, did I? Holy crap! Oh, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So that's the. I'm putting that in the chat now. Let me just a second. Reaper Destroyer link there. Okay. I think I just have to I can pin that. Yeah, look at that. Pin the message. I pinned that to the top of the chat too. So that way, that's what I'm saying. That's I wanted to get that done. That way, you want to go take a look at the campaign, go back, copy, whatever. Be easy to do. It's all over there. He's got all his variant covers. Isaac Bell, Joe M. Sontag cover, the Dale Keown sketch cover. Is that it? Maybe there's only 3. 4. Everything in one. Is there another one? Well, anyways, you can go over there and figure it out. I recommend, of course, the Dale Keown sketch cover. That's what I would recommend. But let me pull up. Okay, that's good. All right. Where am I at over here? Yeah, so that's that. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Mine Enemies Fall is Joe M. Sontag. Fantastic. I forgot. Okay. Maybe I did know that. Maybe I'm going to go with I don't think I knew that, or I didn't remember. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Let's get down to the thing here. This is first issue. For one, I'm always happy when the cover is like there's a real nice feel to it, nice thick cover. I don't like covers that have, or comics that have self covers where it's like the thinner interior paper. But even the interior paper on this has got like a real nice thick feel to it. That's the other spoiler is that like my review is that like I like the comic, but like that's something I'll go through. Can't just have like just a simple like short review. I'm not like that. Story, art, and inks, Joe M. Sontag. Editors, Mark Polton. Polton's worked with Rob Liefeld a lot. I remember him writing Evangeline. I think that's what I got from him. And I think he also writes Gravediggers, Graveyard Shift. But then also like Joe has got, this is what I got it. I had overlooked all this when I was like ordering it initially. But he's got Matt Bat Banning inking a couple pages, Chance Wolfe inking a couple pages, Marlo Akiza inking a couple pages. I'm not real familiar with Joe Weems or Matthew Seaborn or Corey King, but if I see him again, like after seeing this, I'm going to be like, oh, it's those guys. They know what the heck they're doing. Because going through this book, it is, it's obviously, it's got like a real 90s extreme, like the Image Comics feel. Like it's, if you liked Wildcats or Youngblood or Cyberforce or any or Witchblade. Witchblade is another one. Definitely, people, if you're into that, like this is exactly, you're right up your alley with this. And just and this is the other thing. As soon as you open it, as soon as you start the comic, he is just immediately into action, right? Like he throws you into, they're fighting, and it's almost like you could be confused with like what's going on with the character, right? With Reaper Destroyer here, but it's like because it's like his armor is a suit of armor somehow that is like I don't know if you'd say mystically enchanted or mystically possessed, and they're sort of like fighting for control for it for a little kind of, and you know what I mean? Like immediately, like that could be kind of like overwhelming or confusing, but and there's one of the things with it you find is that the armor is like not revealing everything to the guy. The guy's name is Matt, and the armor is named Apophis. I think that's how you say it. But Apophis, the armor is like he's not being completely like forthcoming with the guy that is the guy that's the body. It's like a human guy that's inside this armor, and he doesn't quite know how to control it. What sort of powers he has. I mean, he's like formed guns out of his hand. You know what I mean? Like the armor knows what's going on, but so I thought that was interesting. It's kind of similar to like with like Venom or something, but also not that, because Venom's like a like an alien monster, and the armor in this well, it's not like an alien monster, definitely. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But there's let me pull this up. Joe says he got to work with a lot of the anchors he grew up admiring. Yeah, I mean, that is what I'm saying. Like that, like I said, the cover, you got a cover by Dale Keown, Pitt. I mean, you got him to draw a cover for you. I mean, I can only imagine like just that, like, and if I can, if you don't mind me asking while you're in the chat, have you had other comics out before this, like mini comics, or like, I know you've had like fan art and stuff. Like that's the other thing I'll touch on real quick while I force Joe Sontag to answer questions through the chat. Is back in the day, this is Pitt issue number 12 for Full Bleed Studios. Still ripping. This is what year is this? 1996. First printings in 1996. In the background, and the logo. See, exactly, the logo is by Chance Wolf. You know what I mean? So I mean, he got. That's just awesome. You know what I mean? I guess that's what comics is about. Is like each generation is like teaching the next one, or like reaching to the next generation to show them like what to do. But of course, we've got young Joe Sontag sending in his fan art back in 1996, so almost 30 years ago. And I know he's it's just crazy. It's just crazy. He was really blessed for sure. I've worked on Joe says I've worked on indie books in the past that never saw the light of day. Yeah, that's hey, there's my art. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. That's just awesome, because it's like you can see, like, okay, yeah, I can see, like, I mean, as a kid, I mean, you would have been just on cloud 9. I mean, you had to get your stuff published in Pitt. Get out of here, and then like now being able to like turn around and, like I said, it's like the whole full circle thing. So I mean, able to have Dale Keown come back and do a cover for you. I love it. And the thing is going through this, there's so much of it where, like, I guess you could correct me if I'm wrong, but it turns out that it's like almost kind of like a spiritual battle. Like these creatures are like actually like demonic, if not entities themselves, but I mean they're like straight evil, and there's just like this whole, like I did like literally sit and read this. Normally I'm not like a reader for comics. Like I like to look at the pictures, but I did sit and read the entire comic. And you know what I mean? Like I don't have good reading comprehension, but I do try to take notes and just, you know what I mean? Like that's what I felt with it, is that there's a whole bunch of like sort of like schemes and like plans within plans. It reminded me of Dune, and like different like kind of like epic like intrigues and like political dramas, but not like a political drama, but it's with like, and again, like if I'm completely off base, just be like, guy, what do you, stop, you're smoking too much weed, like so. But so that's what I'm saying. Like you go through and you're like meeting all these different characters, and this is like the first issue. We've got Chaos. We've got Vanessa. I want to say the long-haired guy's name is Victor. But there's all these different things that are happening, and pyramids in Antarctica, and of course, like Matt, the guy in the armor, Reaper Destroyer, he's in the Bronx in New York, and here we go. Like, this is him. Fighting a necromimic. Like, when they're fighting him, like, he doesn't, like I said, they're kind of like at him in the armor, almost like at odds. So like when they're fighting, or at least in this initial issue, when they're fighting, like, he can't control the armors. Like, he doesn't know all the different tricks to it or whatever. And but also this, like, look at his art here, is just off the chain. This is just insane artwork. I mean, this is just what, demonic women, like, with like tentacles and claws and like glowing eyes. I mean, what else do you need in Antarctica? I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't go through comics and like tell you blow by blow what all's going to happen. But I mean, this thing is just so, just like, the art is just blowing me away in all of it. Like, it's it's like homaging that art from the 90s, but it's not just staying with that. Like, it feels like he's like working, like, obviously with who do you do the colors? Colors are Dave Kemp and Kyle Ritter doing some of the colors as well. And it must have been Joe Chiodo doing the colors for the Keown cover. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. It is just, it's exactly what you want. Like, it's not like sometimes when people have like a 90s homage comic, like, they're not quite like up to snuff. Like, not to be mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna homage like the 90s style, like, you've got to be able to draw like just a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to be able to draw, and people look at it and be like, well, with it going back like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this image of this triple goddess thing with claws and tentacles and stuff. You have to be able to draw that and have people like see that and just be stopped in their tracks. You know what I mean? You have to be able to draw like evil monsters that look terrifying and scary. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to work, or because I mean, if it doesn't, that's what I'm saying. With artwork, you can't, like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like, there's not. Self-destructs is demonic women, tentacles and claws is my go-to dream scene. Yeah, like, that's. I mean, like, who doesn't want? I mean, that's exactly, that is just I want to see if I can get this on the side of my van. That would be. Joe, can you airbrush this on the side of the van for me? That would be yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, with art, like, you can't fake it. Like, if you're gonna do that's what I'm saying. It's not, it's beyond the point of an homage, because it's not like he's just stuck in like a rut. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, that all of this looks like Youngblood, or that's the same image I think of from Spawn, or this or that, or what, you know what I mean? Like, it's all like new stuff. Like, he's taken like all the ingredients and like making something like new out of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's beyond like an homage to being, he's in there and he's like, he's telling his tale. He's been, I mean, just if you were a kid in the 90s and you were reading Image Comics, you had you know what I'm saying, like, you were thinking about like what you wanted to do in a comic, like what you liked in comics. And I mean, you take like the best parts of all that and make your own thing. You know what I mean? That's what it's homages aren't like Like an homage is just, like saying like this is where I'm coming from. This is where I'm coming from. So get an idea where we're going. But I got a special way to get there. I mean, like I think of all the times we have like Aliens versus Predator, right? They're in the Antarctic, and like there's so many different tropes and things and different ideas, like the pyramids in the Antarctic, the hidden monsters underwater underground tunnels, and weird like all the like tentacle aliens and everything down there, the thing, all this is like all of that's like you have like a winter setting and like sci-fi and horror, and all of that's coming up, you know what I mean? But when you can draw it and it looks right, you know what I mean? Like it looks like creepy and terrifying, and I mean and that's the key. It's the difference between seeing like like an AI, seeing somebody do an AI Star Wars video and seeing watch Empire Strikes Back. You know what I'm saying? Like you see somebody using the actual tools, putting it all together, and that's what Joe Sontag, he's sitting there, he's got pencils, he's got pens, he's got microns, he's got brushes, he's got bottles of ink, he's got freaking Chance Wolf and Matt Bat Banning and Dale Keown drawing the cover. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys don't like sign on if there's they don't sign on to do junk. and that's what this is just. It's just fantastic. And so that's what I mean. Is like I'm expecting the second issue is just going to be even better. I mean, this thing is him with that, like, is that a scythe? A scythe? My scythe? The Reaper Destroyer, obviously, like the Grim Reaper. But I mean, the Grim Reaper is like an angel of sorts. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like every page of this is just epic artwork. And I mean, not R-rated, with like the women and like the sexiness to it. Not R-rated sexiness, but you did this to me. Oh, and I forgot his father had died. Remember that. And the second issue, Reaper Destroyer number 2, coming soon. The variant cover by Brett Booth. Huh. Name sounds familiar. Brett Booth. Is that the guy that's working on Spawn right now? But you know what I mean? Like, I think this is a comic like I like that he's got your titties in there, but he's not going to like the extreme like actual nipples and nudity. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like a PG-13 for like sexiness, but oh my gosh, that is still like, that's what I'm saying. If you're drawing like a hot woman, a hot lady, a hot sexy girl, not, a girl, but you know what I mean? You can't fake that. You know what I mean? Like they either look hot or they don't. I'm not really like really describe men as hot, so I can't really be like. Well, I guess I could say that like the guy, the enemy there, Victor. At least I think he's the enemy. That's why I feel as he's the nemesis. It feels like he could maybe like be signed almost like a well, I don't know. I don't want to get off on speculations, but you know what I mean. Like the guys, all of the rest of the art is just so smooth, and like he is just. Like I said, if you're reading Cyberforce, reading the stuff from Witchblade, classic Jim Lee stuff, like Silvestri or Portatio. You know what I mean? That is what you're get. That's what you're getting from Joe Sontag here. I mean, just crisp artwork, and I love it. I love it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get too crazy, and I don't want to. Oh wait, does he have a video from the thing there on the other one? I think he had one. Hold on, let me look real quick here. I think there's. Oh shit, it's over here. CA. Find it, maybe. Probably not. I guess I should have thought. Oh, that's the last. Oh, that's the one That's. It brought up my own thing in my search. Son of a gun. Well, I guess that's what happens sometimes when you're not quite. Son of a gun. Okay. Let me. No, I haven't done that. Okay, well, let me go backwards on this then. Go back. I think. Does it have? Yeah, okay. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So I might. Yes, this I was gonna say. This is the video they had for the Reaper the Destroyer comic. That's the best way to explain it or show it. I think is this is what there is. This is what they have. Hell yeah. Oh, why can't I get it stuck? See, maybe that's what I should be doing rather than like messing with trying to get the camera looking at a comic just right, because I mean half the time I do the camera, looking down or whatever, like half the time it's like I'm fighting glare. Oh, here. I could just be doing. No, I don't want. Why does it have this more videos thing? I don't want those. Yeah, that's all. Haha. Perfect. That's what I was just gonna next say. That's my. It says that is my old band, my enemies fall during doing the song. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that Joe is a musician, a heavy metal musician, and that is his song playing for the trailer. Like, I love it. I love it. So that's get. Like I said, the second issue. I think you can sign up for the second issue now, like to be alerted when the campaign goes live for the second issue. But the second issue campaign is going to be up for a while. So if you want to get the first issue, have it, get it now. order it. It's going to campaign. It's going down in what? Oh shit! How do I do that? What did I do? I have to go back. Oh, that's because it's. I was saying. That was the original, right? So that was the original trailer for the first campaign for Reaper Destroyer. Yeah, look, you can sign up. You can sign up for the second. Oh, is there a video for the second one, or is it? Might just be the just art for the second one so far. Okay, but yeah, you can sign up for the second one, or as I suggest, I'll put this over back in the. Where the crap am I? See, I need to. I'll try and put it back in the bottom. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Says this was a song. That was a song we had never released called "Opiate Preacher." Hell yeah. Do you have like album like CDs or like vinyl or something from your band too? Because I mean like that's I don't want to like tell you like what to do or anything, but I mean like that's what like that makes me. I'm like, man, I wish I would want to have like a CD of that, or if I would have like vinyl. I did buy some vinyl, but my record player's broke. But anyways, I can see wanting to have like a vinyl, like the big disc with like Reaper Destroyer on it, or just a cover like with these. Imagine having a your vinyl record album with these ladies on it. That Oh, he says okay. He doesn't have any CDs left, but got most music up on YouTube and Bandcamp. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I would. Yeah, that is. I love it. I love it. It's just an entire vibe of just 90s extreme comics, but like they've come out of the tomb. You know what I mean? Like if you imagine like there was a tomb, they buried all the comics, the best comics from the 90s that never got to come out. They're like, okay, hold on to these. And they brought them out now. And I mean, like I said, Sontag is just every bit of this. You know what I mean? Like you got just like some people just throw away an image of like just a couple of helicopters going to the Antarctic. But I mean, this stuff is, the closer in I get to it, the more like angry I get, because everything is on point. Like every page and panel is just insane with details, all kinds of tiny little noodling in the backgrounds and bottoms, like all these kind of like, like I said, like kind of like hellish or like demonic images with the aliens and skull stuff. And it's just, noodling isn't even the right word for it. You know what I mean? Just tiny details. Like I said, like another like image of the city, like a little tiny corner panel, but like you go in and it's like there's so much going on in there. And and he's got. Oh, you know what I could do? That's what I could do is yeah, I'll send you a wrench so you can put like your thing or whatever if you want. You could put your thing in there if you want to there. There you go. But that way you can go follow his channel, because that's the other thing, is he is constantly on doing reviews as well. Like he showed me, like I didn't know about like a lot of the comics that like Neil Gaiman and Moore had done when Spawn. And like I went and found them, and I was like, oh shit, these are all right. And he's not like some people get real like overly dramatic and all controversial, this and that, or news stuff, and like Joe is just talking about comics and like going into art and just what it should be. You know what I mean? Like how do you make more images like these? How do you get comics that are just perfect? It's perfect. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I got it, and as soon as I opened it and started flipping through this, I was like, this is gonna be a good comic. And then as soon sitting down and reading it, going through the page, just being able to finish or not finish, but focus on all the art, all the. I think last time there was a big pinup that I had gotten focused on. I'm trying to find now. But I mean, he's just firing like all cylinders. It's just amazing. I'm loving it. But anyways, and you also get all kinds of like goodies and backup stuff, little prints that come with it. That's of course a print of the Keown cover, the sketch version of it. This is was it Corey Barton? Print by Corey Barton. John Joseph. I'm not sure. That is prints. More prints. The mini comic version of it. Well, not the mini comic, but like the like little mini comic sample pages of it that are not quite, they're just black and white. Somehow did you got black and white, but he also has like color on some of the lettering. It looks neat, but I don't understand that. I mean, I guess the final coloring must not have been done but I would have left the coloring off unless he was just printing it himself somehow. That might be. He might have just been printing this by itself. But anyways, cards. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. You support any creators, you get the kind of comics you want. Because I mean, if you're waiting for this to come on the newsstand, you know what I'm saying, or there isn't newsstands anymore, the comic book shop, you know what I mean? Like you have to wait, and you have to hope that someone's even going to make anything that's what you want. You can't. Are you going to talk to the creators at Marvel and DC and be like, hey, you guys think about making comics like that don't suck? They're not going to listen to you. You tell them you want comics that don't suck, and they're going to call the cops on you. Is what they're going to do. Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He says he's just thought he added something to the black and white. No, I like it. That's what I'm saying. It's really cool. Like he has in the little mini comic like sampler version of it. It's like it's the inked artwork without any colors except for like some of the onomatopoeia. The sound effects are colored in, and it really makes them like pop out without being like with lettering. You don't want, and he has like what some of the dialogue is in different colors. With lettering, you don't want the lettering to like stick out so much that it's like takes you out of the story. You want to just like help things, and that's exactly what it's doing. You know what I mean? When you have like, it's easy to tell like which character's talking. That's exactly what you want lettering to do. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, how many times you have an old comic and it has like a whole bunch of word balloons, and it's like you get lost trying to figure out which one's which and who's who. So when you can add in something like that where it's not like distracting, like this, like the lettering in the balloon is let me put on the light so you can. In one of them, like the balloon itself is like filled in and it's just black and it has white lettering. I like that. Like that's really sharp. and then the other one, like the balloon is red, is inked in red, like, you know, it's just red ink, and the lettering is red. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's like that's the same kind of thing you see with like Tom Orzechowski and like Todd Klein. You know, I mean, like I guess it's probably like hard to get like a big name in lettering besides. What are you going to do in lettering besides Tom Orzechowski? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. It's like the beginning and end, you know. And he's still doing it. He's crazy. He's wild. He sent me. I met Tom Orzechowski at the. I'll leave your thing because it is about lettering. That makes sense. I got to meet him at one of the conventions up near Cleveland, and like we were talking about lettering for a little bit because like I love like reading like comics, like, you know, like craft and everything, and I hand letter everything. Like and he's like, you hand letter? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I can't. He must have like offered. He sent me like a PDF of a book about lettering stuff. Like I got to figure out. I got to share it because like I don't, you know, that's the thing you do with like books like that. But like I think it'd be fun to like bring that up one night and just like go over it. Yeah. He talked to Tom about lettering before I went with Eric Weathers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's lettering is you know, it really can make or break a comic. You know what I mean? Like if you don't understand like what lettering's doing and like why, you know, like why some lettering doesn't work, or if you just don't even understand like having like clear lettering, you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to read a comic and like the letters are you know, literally hard to read, you know, like that'll mess you up right from the go. You know what I'm saying? But and like that's what I mean with this is that it starts and you know it has like a potentially like overwhelmingly confusing character going on, right? Like it's a dude trapped, you know, is he dead? Is he like what happened to him, you know? He's trapped in this armor. The armor's talking to him. He's talking to the armor. They're arguing, like other people are fighting them, you know, like they're arguing with the armor, they're arguing with him because he doesn't know how to work the armor. That's, you know what I mean? Like there's so many different things going on there that you're trying to express with all the, you know, with all these words, trying to use all these words. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to show like all these different characters and have them be able to clearly understand them. And you do, you know what I'm saying? It works. And so that's what I'm saying. Like that could easily in the wrong hands or like not done the right way, that could easily just turn into like just mud of like who's talking to who. Wait, that's the armor, that's the guy, you know what I mean? Like, but that's not what's happening. You know what I mean? Like you know, they're like I said, they're arguing here. This guy's yelling, "No, please!" And the armor is the one in red with these little red words, and then Matt is the black balloons with white lettering. Nice work, kid. I don't need you. Sorry, but we are stuck with each other. I cannot possess you, and you cannot escape this armor. You're a prisoner, just like me. Stop playing with me, Apophis. Enough head games. Tell me why we are imprisoned in this armor. Why I'm under constant attack. You know what I mean? Like I said, it feels like something that like could easily turn into like just a confusing mess, but it is not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the key. It's like it's a clear comic from the beginning to end, and just look at the backgrounds here. That's what I'm saying. Like just throw away areas that like you wouldn't really think about. And he's, I mean, just knocking it out of the park. Just, fantastic. Just immediately, like, I want to know, like, he's in the Bronx. This is what's going on in the Bronx. Oh, geez. You know what I mean? Like immediately I'm like, I want to know like more about like the world. I want to know more about the character. You know what I mean? Like each page, this guy just got beamed in the head. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, what's going on next? What's the, you know, every page has got that, like just that urge to get you, compel you from like panel to panel to panel. And that's with lettering, you know what I mean? Like if you have the lettering like just positioned wrong, you know what I mean? Like if it's covering key elements or making like key elements in the art like hard to see. But that's like that's what I'm saying. This I'm just like blown away because I mean every page of this is like just firing on all cylinders, and this is like just fantastic work. This is when someone coming out with this as their first comic is just like intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they're doing. This is his first comic. This is just fuck this guy. Shit. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's he's just gonna like everything he does is just gonna be shit like this. Oh my god. You look, that's what I'm saying. You look at this art and it's just mind numbing. Just blows you away. So enough. Okay, that's I gotta stop. All right. Well, anyways, so that's we'll pull it up here. Like I said. Oh, I took that out there. Okay. What did I do? Oh, I gotta move. I gotta push something here. I pushed the wrong. What? Oh crap! There. Oh, okay. Like I said, what is it? 2 days, 3 hours, 57 minutes, 13 seconds left. Go get yourself a copy, and be shipping them out. I don't want to say when he's going to ship them out, but I would assume like pretty fast because the first campaign ended, I think it was in May or June, and then I had my copy I think I had it in July actually. It was like just right after it ended, it was bang, out and about. So I'm saying that's the other thing. That's the other thing is key. If you're going to be a new creator, got to make your comic, got to get your comic into people's hands, got to get it out there, give it to them. So, what else is there? Anytime, man. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Once you launch the second campaign, hit me up. I want to have you on here. I want to pick your brain. I didn't want to. I said, I had a couple days left. I wanted to get a hold of you earlier, but that's how it goes, But I'm saying, launch the second one. Give me a heads up, and I'll have you on here. We sell a couple copies and get. Like I said, I want to pick your brain on here, but I didn't want to like right at the last minute be like, hey, you got to do this. I know I waited until the absolute last minute to cover your thing, so why don't you come on here and just, get on the show? And I'm not going to do that to you, Joe. I'm not an asshole. And like I said, like it's the show is now on iTunes. It's on whatchamacallit. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on whatever you get podcasts. The YouTube, I guess there's a YouTube podcast tab that you can use. It's on there. It's yeah, it's the game. That's what's going on. So let me turn that the light. It seemed like there's something else I was going to talk. Oh, and get my own comic here. Of course. Let me pull. Oh, we gotta move that thing over there. There's the QR code right up in the corner there, and it will go get your own copy of Van Piglet, issue number 1, my own comic book, a goth true crime comic. a horror anthology with my horror host, Van Piglet, who's basically, if you think of Miss Piggy, he dressing up as Vampirella, acting like Elvira or, Crypt Keeper. She introduces the horror stories and has some bad jokes to say. It's funny, bad bad puns, she's not telling dirty jokes. She's just got a bad, horrible sense of humor, like a dad sense of humor. But go check it out. I don't want to get too much of my own promo here. I feel like I'm tooting my own horn. I mean, some of the people like me to toot my own horn, but also I feel like I'm like forcing other people to listen. Gotta listen to my horn tooting. If you too want to embarrass Joe Sante, get issue 12 of Pit and confront him about having fan art. And that's what we should do is that's the other thing that's closing out is Pit's closing out tonight, I believe. Yeah, pull that up real quick. Shit. The first volume of the Pit collection is supposed to be closing out tonight. 3 hours left over on I'll run Indiegogo. What is it? They call it Mandy Summers thing. Oh yeah, just listed as Mandy Summers. I thought it was listed as Stuntman or whatever. Let's play the Pit trailer. Shit, like everyone likes Pit, and we're showing off a cover from Dale Keown. So if you're like a Dale Keown fan, you might want to check out the maybe if you like Dale Keown. Pit. All right. Oh, I can't even get. There we go. All right, so that's what I'm saying. We'll get. I guess that'll round us up for the day. I guess I go check out Pit. Check out. I'll put. I guess that's the key is to put the second chance campaign for the Reaper Destroyer down there too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So there's that. You should be able to click it on the chat if it's in there, and it's on. And I put it in the description for the video. If you're watching it later, it's in the. Click on the thing below or whatever. I don't know how to make the clicks on the video itself, but. So anyways, that'll do the trick for now. Like I said, go get my copy. Get your copy of Reaper Destroyer. Go get your copy now, and that's all I'll do for now. It's getting late, and I don't want to bore you too much. It's Friday night. Get out there, go get go have some fun. Go read some comics. Go get some hot dogs. Whatever you got to do. I'll play. It's kind of like an intro, but it's kind of like an outro too. It's a new little thing I set together. You're welcome, sir. Yes. Anyways, this is a little outro, intro, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Thanks again for stopping in, everybody. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, and don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
So, what's up, Dr. B?
I've been working a long time now. I've been working for free. Don't nobody around this town give a damn about me. I've been slaving away all my life. To the whip and the chain.
Damn. Yeah, that's me. Hell yeah. So another fantastic day. Comix.
There we go.
Hell yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I was singing the shit out of that for a second.
Yeah, you were, man.
Even with my throat all messed up. It's great.
Yeah. I think actually, Ruby, I hate to put you in an awkward situation right off the bat, but
oh crap.
But I think that is technically like
I'm getting a flashback to all these Stephen J. Canal movies, TV shows. Riptide! Thank you, Dr. Fish.
Yeah.
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my right. I got front, back, and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play, bumping new shit by NWA. It was gangsta gangsta at the top of the list. Then I played my own shit, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolls down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't saying shit. Donald B's in the place to give me the pace. He said my man JD is on free base. The boy JD was a friend of mine till I caught him in my car trying to steal a Alpine. Chased him up the street to call a truce. The silly motherfucker pulled out a deuce. Little did he know I had a loaded 12 gauge. One sucker dead, LA Times front page. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't saying shit. Bored as hell and I wanna get ill, so I went to a spot where my homeboys chill. The fellows out there making that dollar. I pulled up in my 6'4" Impala. They greet me with a 40 and I start drinking. And from the 8-ball my breath starts stinking. Left to get my girl to rock that body. Before I left I hit the Bacardi. Went to her house to get her out of the pad. Dumb hoe says something that made me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe. So I grabbed a stupid bitch by her nappy ass weave. She started talking shit, wouldn't you know? Reached back like a pimp and slapped the hoe. Her father jumped up and he started to shout. So I threw a right cross and knocked his old ass out. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't saying shit. I'm rolling hard now, under control. Then rap the 6-4 round a telephone pole. I looked at my car and I said, oh brother, I'd throw it in the gutter and go buy another. Walking home and I see the G ride. Now Cat is driving Kilo on the side. As they busted a U, they got pulled over. An undercover cop in a dark green Nova. Cat got beaten for resisting arrest. He socked a pig in the head for ripping his guest. Now G is caught for doing the crime. For the fence on the boy, he'll do some time. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your card. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't saying shit. I went to get them out, but there was no bail. The fellas caused a riot in the county jail. 2 days later in municipal court, Kilo G on trial, cold cut apart. Disruption of the court, said the judge. On a 6-year sentence, my man didn't budge. Bailiff came over to turn him in. Kilo G looked up and gave a grin. He yelled out fire, then came Susie. The bitch came in with a submachine Uzi. Police shot the bitch but didn't hurt her. Both upstate for attempted murder. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash,